Elaine MacDougall. I work in the English department at UMBC and direct the Writing Center through the Academic Success Center. So I'm excited to be here with you for this short practice. So let's get started. We'll start in a seated position here, so you can have your legs crossed if you like. Then just bring your shoulders up to your ears and relax them down your back. 2 more times. Nice big shoulder roll up and back. And 1 more time, up and back. Nice. Just let your hands relax down onto your thighs. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. If not, you can just take a soft gaze down at the floor. And let's just start to deepen the breath a little bit. So as you inhale, think about bringing the breath down into the chest, and then down into the ribs, and then down into the belly. So go ahead and inhale in, chest, ribs, belly, and exhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Again, inhale, chest, ribs, belly, exhale, belly, ribs, and chest. And then just continue with your own breath, thinking about bringing that breath all the way down into the belly. So nice deep inhalations. And then maybe just a slight longer exhalation. Exhalation is the place where we can really find relaxation and let the body just completely let go. So extending the exhalation can be really restorative to the body. So maybe really focusing on your exhalation. Just a couple more rounds with this deep belly breath. One more round. Take the breath all the way down to the belly. Take it all the way back up and out. Let it go. Maybe even make a noise, a sigh as you release. Beautiful. Let's start with some neck stretches. So drop your head down, drop your chin down towards your chest, and then bring your right ear over to your right shoulder. Roll the head back down to center, and then left ear to left shoulder. And the chin comes back down through center, and right ear to right shoulder. And come on back down through center and over to the left. Back down through center to the right. One more time on each side. Chin through center to the left. And then come back down through center and over to the right. Beautiful. Let's drop our head down again. Chin comes down towards the chest, and then just slowly let the head rise back up to center. Beautiful work, everybody. All right. So let's come over onto hands and knees. And just working with a little bit of balance here. So let's bring our hands down underneath the shoulders. Gaze is just in front of the mat here. And we're going to slowly start to reach the left leg up and back behind us. Toes flexed down towards the mat. And you can stay right here in this balance pose, or you can reach your right arm forward. So pinky finger is facing down towards the floor. And I'm just trying to find a little balance here. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and lower everything back down to the mat. Take a break, take a rest. And then I'll do the opposite side. So I'll first bring my right leg back behind me, point the toes down towards the mat. Find the beauty, find the balance. And then we'll bring our left arm forward, pinky finger down towards the mat. Beautiful. Let's release and let go. Come back to the tabletop position. This time, I'm going to face forward here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to plant our left hand down on the mat and slowly lift up on that right arm. So we're twisting over to the side a little bit here. And then slowly bring that right arm underneath the left. See if you can come down, maybe bring the cheek down to the mat. And stretch through that right shoulder. And breathe here. Remember that belly breath. Might be a little more challenging in the twisted pose. So press up through that right hand and then reach that right arm up and out, stretch, and bring the hand back down to the mat. And this time we'll do the opposite side. So press down through that right hand, bring the left arm up and out, and then slowly bring that arm underneath, and maybe the left cheek can come down to the mat this time. And really encouraging that left shoulder to stretch and let go. Beautiful. Let's press down through the right hand and slowly bring that left arm up and out. Nice big stretch here to the side. And then we'll come back onto all fours. And to encourage a little more stretch in the shoulders, let's stay up onto the knees, up on the hips, and just walk the hands forward this time. Sinking down towards your mat. Calling this puppy pose here. So nice stretch of the shoulders. And slowly start to walk your hands back underneath of you. And we're just going to sit back. You can either kneel here on your knees, but that's maybe a lot for some people on the knees. So we can sit down into a cross-legged position if that feels better. So you can choose whatever seated position you would like. And we're going to bring the arms out in front of us. We're going to take the left arm, cross it underneath the right. So left arm comes underneath the right. And then maybe just give yourself a hug here. So you can have your hands on opposite shoulders. And the more that you lift up through your elbows, the more you're going to feel the stretch through the shoulders. So coming here, lifting up, little stretch. If you like, you can bring your arms forward and maybe hook fingers. I have a little bit of a tight shoulder in my right side, so I can't go too far here, but bringing my arms forward and maybe just holding on to fingers. Some people might be able to get the backs of your hands together. And again, the more that you are lifting up on the elbows, the more you're going to feel a stretch here. Whew, it can be a little intense. So let's go ahead and release that. Let it go. And then just give yourself a couple of shoulder rolls here. Feel some creakies happening there. All right, so this time, right arm comes underneath the left arm, so we're crossing at the elbows. Give yourself that nice big hug here. Little snap in the shoulder there, I just felt. Good. And again, lifting up on the elbows if you want a little bit more of a stretch. And we'll bring the arms forward. This side, I can actually get my palms together, but you don't have to do that. You can hook fingers. And you can keep your hands on your shoulders as well, if that feels better for you. Breathing in and release, let it go. All right, so let's go ahead and release. Maybe shake out the shoulders a little bit here. Beautiful, everybody. All right, so I want to give you a little bit of a relaxation pose on your back if you're comfortable with that. So you can stay seated if you like, or you can come down onto your back. And take a moment here to hug the right knee up into your body. Give it a squeeze. And then hug the left knee up into your body and give it a squeeze. Stretch your arms up overhead. A nice full body stretch here. Reach, reach, reach. Get nice and long through the body. And then just slowly give yourself the space here to find a comfortable position. So if you want to bend your knees, you can do that. If you want to have your legs staying long on the mat, you can do that. And think about where your arms are and the most comfortable location for them, maybe a little bit out from the sides of the body. Maybe eyes closed. If you're up in a seated position, maybe just finding your eyes closed. And just relaxing here for a few breaths. And as we finish up the practice, I wanted to offer you a poem to consider by Mary Oliver from her book Blue Horses. It's called What Gorgeous Thing. I do not know what gorgeous thing the bluebird keeps saying, his voice easing out of his throat, beak, body, into the pink air of the early morning. I like it, whatever it is. Sometimes it seems the only thing in the world that is without dark thoughts. Sometimes it seems the only thing in the world that is without questions that can't and probably never will be answered. The only thing that is entirely content with the pink, then clear, white morning, and gratefully says so. So as you relax into whatever position you're in, thinking about something for which you are grateful, tapping into that, bringing that into your heart. I invite you to stay in this relaxation position as long as you need to. And I thank you so much for joining me for this short practice. Namaste.